Thank you very much for agreeing to do this. At the end of this particularly traumatic chapter for your family and the day before Oscar is sentenced, how are you, as his siblings, feeling?
Well, there's obviously a lot of anxiety around it, and it's been a very long journey to this point, very taxing, and it's been difficult to try and support someone through this grief and just the guilt and the ridicule that's around it, and as well as all the exposure that has come with it, and just, you know, the heartache for both my brother, our family, and of course the Steenkamp's family and her friends.
It's obvious we can speculate what the outcome will be tomorrow, and it's been a taxing 20 months. The last 7 months have been very difficult, and no doubt tomorrow will also be difficult. This is a weight that we all carry.
What has been the hardest part of this entire situation for both of you?
I think all the negative media, polarized publicity, twisted truths and untruths, and how that infiltrates your life, regardless of whether you try to or try not to follow the media. If you try to avoid the media, it is impossible, and it permeates the very atmosphere of everywhere you go, including those that are close to you.
I think that it's definitely been the mistruths and how things have been, the truths have been twisted and manipulated, and things have been sensationalized, and you know, it causes hurt when things are also reported as fact when they're not, and not only for us but for, you know, the Steenkamps who are also trying to understand and come to terms with things when you're hearing things that are specifically when things aren't factual, that make it very difficult, I'm sure.
You are Oscar's siblings, and you've been on the journey with him his whole life. I mean, you've seen him achieve amazing things, and you've also seen him in many ways reduced to a shell of like who he was. And how do you, as his brother and sister, try and help him cope with what has happened? I mean, the enormity of his situation and where he is now.
No, and I don't think that as a family we take every situation as it comes, and we support each other wholeheartedly, and but it's a difficult thing, because you, as much as you can feel someone else's pain, you'll never fully understand it, and there's nothing that you can do to take it away, and it's something that my brother will live with forever. So you just try and make it known that you're constantly there to love and support them.
It's difficult to own someone's pain, nearly impossible. At best, as siblings, we can empathize, knowing who Oscar is at his core. Having grown up together, his character, the kind of person that he is, it's difficult to see prosecution attack that very essence of the person that you love, and try to reduce that to a mere shadow of what he formerly was. But we've got a strong faith, and we stand strong, and we try and encourage each other, and support one another, as we always have.
Why has it been so important for your family, and we've seen it on an ongoing basis, to reach out to the Steenkamps? I mean, we saw in the final days of the trial, particularly that embrace, that attempt to connect with this family and to show them love. Why is that important for you to do in the kind of atmosphere that we find ourselves in?
You know, it's an impossible situation, and you know, we could never understand or even attempt to comprehend what they're going through, but it's important for us that they know that she was very much cared for and loved and accepted as part of our family in the short time that she was with us. And if you knew Eva, you know, you didn't need to know her for very long for it to just creep into your heart, and really just, she had a wonderful charisma and zest for life that she just exuded, and it was easy to just fall in love with her.
I know particularly she had an amazing bond with you, and when you go through her old Twitter timeline, she's constantly joking and interplaying with you. So how have you coped with her loss in the environment, you know, which is obviously, as you said, very polarized?
You know, it's a very difficult question, because I feel that it's selfish to make it of my loss, when, you know, it's obviously her family and friends who she knew for years have lost so much. But at the same time, there is a loss and a hurt that she's no longer here.